The gospel we heard is a well-known gospel, and is often what we call the flight into Egypt. And it's just one of those famous stories that capture the imagination, doesn't it? Even artists throughout the centuries have made it the subject of their efforts many times. And part of what interests us is, I think, is the extreme actions that, of Joseph and Mary. It's the middle of the night. Mary is a brand new mom. Jesus is a tiny infant, as vulnerable as can be. And travel is dangerous. And safe passage is not a given. And the scarcity of food and water might result in a disaster. And what they did seems almost unbelievable. And we're probably thinking to ourselves, well, I would never do that. Well, the truth of the matter is, don't people do that all the time in their own ways? Nearly all parents go to great lengths to protect their children. Most parents protect them ferociously against any and every kind of threat. When a parent sees someone mistreating your son or daughter, or bullying them, or talking harshly to them, they often snap, going from calm to furious in a matter of seconds, because parents are just hardwired that way. In fact, for many parents, even small hurts against their kids are very big deals. Often teachers have to deal with angry parents when they give their child a lower grade than expected, and coaches have to listen to parents challenging them about the lack of playing time that their son or daughter is receiving. And if something bad happens at a sleepover, you can bet the parents are going to strongly express their concerns to the host family. Yes, when it comes to going the extra mile with their children, or doing whatever it takes to keep them safe and happy and affirmed, most parents seem willing to do almost anything. They're all in. And so maybe this story isn't as unbelievable as it seems on the surface. Maybe, just maybe, if we were in a similar situation, we might do exactly the same thing. Because we sometimes forget that Jesus, Mary, and Joseph just are a real family. We can often fall into the trap of imagining that they never argued, or they never disagreed, or they never faced any day-to-day concerns or interactions that the rest of us face. They almost certainly did, because life is life, after all. But the one thing that might be different from most of us is the way that they dealt with things, the way that they dealt with the difficulties and struggles and disappointments. And the reason for this is because of the generous hearts they seem to have. When you look at them, Mary, the one to say yes to that one-of-a-kind request from God. And then Jesus, the God in their midst, who one day will show us how to give absolutely everything. And Joseph, who trusted the voice inside who told him to embrace Mary and the child that she would carry, and who would one day walk the path that God had chosen for him. To put it mildly, these three people really knew how to love. And for this reason, we call them holy, the Holy Family. Now, can we say the same? I know that we're not going to be asked to do the same things as Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and we'll never probably be as faithful as they were in everything that they did. But we can still love, can't we? We can love a lot, and every day, maybe even in every circumstance. Because love is the most complete, unbounded, unconditional way that we know how to show the fact that we too can be holy. So can we make our families holy too? And I don't just mean our nuclear families, although that's where we must start and where our most pressing responsibilities lie. But I also mean all of our extended families, whether they be with our friends, or with our co-workers, or with our neighbors, or with our fellow students, or the person sitting to your right, or the person sitting to your left right now in our family of faith. You know, do we want to be able to be holy enough? Do we want to bring about holy families? Are we willing to do what it takes? Well, if we do, we just need to go back to that second reading of St. Paul, because he really kind of gives us that formula for doing so. He starts off by saying it takes heartfelt compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, patience, and you're probably thinking, is that all? You know? But if you put it another way, it's all really one thing, isn't it? Put simply, it takes love. Because St. Paul calls it the bond of perfection. That's what love is. And I like that image. Love is the bond. Or another way of looking at it, love is the glue. It's that stuff. It's really the only stuff that can ultimately hold us together. Unfortunately, in our relationships and our day-to-day activities with other family members, we sometimes use other stuff instead. Sometimes grudges or slights or jealousy or bitterness or mistrust. And then, when we do, we wonder why things fall apart, why we can't hold things together. I know that relationships can be hard, and life can be messy, and nothing guarantees that our relationships will look like we want them to, or that our families will be the wells of kindness and compassion. But one thing is for sure, without our loving, real steadfast love, that go the extra mile love, our families, whatever families they are, will be pale representations of the haven or the beautiful refuge they could be. And that would truly be a shame. So today, on this Feast of the Holy Family, let's pray to Mary and Joseph to help us to be open to the grace of their Son, so that we too can have generous hearts like them, hearts that know no